Guys, welcome back to another Jungles Travels. Daily vlog number 17. So, today, what we're doing, so you saw me paint the car last night. All I've got to do now is flat and polish it. So basically, 1500s again, or you can go 2000s, depending how smooth your paint went on. Mine went on a little bit dry, so 1500s. Quick flat, quick buff, job done, and then I'm going to go to the Portland Basin Museum because I've booked myself a slot. Because we missed it last time, didn't we? And I wanted to see it. It's supposed to be really good. So I booked myself a slot so that I can get in. And then we'll go there and check it out. Because it is actually supposed to be really, really good. So like I said, I'll give this a quick flat and polish, show you the finished result, and then we'll bugger off to the Portland Basin Museum. So join me. Stay with me. Let's see how we end up. Again, warm soapy water. And then just quick flatting. Just to make it all like a nice glass finish. You can see that when it's like that. So when it's polished, it'll be the same. I'll do this. I'll show you quick buff, quick polish. And then we'll hit the road. Awesome. Right. So basically what we're using is G3 regular grade brazing paste. Basically just like a white compound. So just pop it on, nice and wet. Your buffer. If you haven't got a buffer, you can do it by hand with a polishing glove. Now, an old painter did tell me, the slower the speed, the deeper the shine. Got to be careful not to burn through. And you can see this top bit in a minute now. Feathered in there, you've got to do it nice and light so you don't burn it. Beautiful. Right, I'll crack on with this and I'll show you guys when it's finished. So, there you go. Job done. Right, I'll throw on some different clothes. We'll get over to Portland Basin. Check out this museum. Awesome. Just need to give this a wash now. Job done. Right, let's crack on. Hi guys, so as promised, here we are at the Portland Basin Museum again. And this time I booked a visit. So let's go and have a look at the 1920s street and some industrial heritage. So what do I need? I need my face mask. Gonna wear the mask going round. But yeah, let's go in and check it out. The timed visits as well. So I'm here between 10 and 15. I think they're limiting to like half a dozen people per 20-minute slot. So yeah, anyway, let's go check it out.
The sanitizer station as you come in, and it's all one way.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
But when you've gone out of the building at the bottom, you can't come back in at the bottom. You'd have to come round here.
Okay. It's a one-way system, yeah.
Yeah.
Chess. when you check it. Portland Basin Museum.
Brilliant.
Back to home. Awesome. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. So we've got social history upstairs and industrial history downstairs. So we'll do social history first, and then we're going to check out industrial history.
What? Yeah.
I've actually got some cake tins like that, haven't I?
Bye.
Right. What we got here? There's the outside privy. Beautiful. What if it still works? Nope. When I was growing up as a kid, that reminds me of a toilet we used to have. Check it out. This is nice, isn't it? There's an old kitchen. Little baby in the carriage. Hanging the washing on the maiden above the fireplace. And them ranges are worth a fortune now. Gorgeous, isn't it? Got the old rag rug down there. So they used to get a hessian sack and strips of cloth and then pork it through the needle and make a rag rug. My mum taught me how to do that. She's a talented lady, my mum. Yeah. It's like something you printed toilet. Old bicycle. So this is the 1920s street, minus the sanitising station. Look at that. And everybody knew each other, all sharing backyards. Have a look in front there. Right, the old Singer sewing machine in the field. Actually, that's a Jones's one, isn't it? They used to do with a rotary top, didn't they? So you could fold the machine back down and have it in the table. And they all used to stand around the piano and play music. No radio back in them days, was there? That was when family was family. And they all used to congregate together.
I've just turned it off.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah. And another rag rug.
I'd forgotten what
What's that? Classroom, 1918. Let's go and have a look in the school. Hopscotch. You reckon? We do a bit of hopscotch, you won't? I'm right then. Hey. See? You never lose it really, do you? Got your visits. Wear a face covering, test and trace, sanitise your hands, 3 litres, 1 away, 1 hour, no symptoms. Check out the old rules. They don't respect these anymore, do they? I will stand when an adult enters the room. I will stand to answer questions and wait for permission to speak. I wish my kids would do that. I will not ask questions. I wish my kids would do that. I will not raise my hand unless instructed to do so. Talking and fidgeting will be punished. How did autistic kids go on in them days? He must have just got battered by the teachers. If I am late or behave badly, I will be caned. Wow. Some kids would have found it really hard. Here you go, Ashton Grammar School. So this is the 1920s street. Gotta say, I've only seen a little bit so far. I'm actually quite impressed already. What do you reckon? Should we stop at Chippy and see what fish is like? Let's have a look. Well, them chips are looking a bit warm. Chips. 3 portions, 3 sizes. Clean newspapers wanted. You ever actually have fish and chips wrapped in newspaper? I used to when I was a kid. Oh, look at that, the old potato peeler, the old chipper down there. Wow. Portland Basin, Hollywood. That's a really nice range. Tell you what, I don't fancy them fish. Anyway, cheers love, see you later. Look at that, arc right still. There you go. So that was why they started frying fish, to preserve it. Chip potato restaurant, oldest established in the world. And that was in Mosley. Reputed to be the oldest fish and chip shop in the world, circa 1901. Yeah, the old pawnbrokers there. What have we got in here? So yeah, the old sewing machines. I've got a couple of them actually. Yeah, so that's what that shop was. That was the pawnbrokers. Look at the stuff you got there. You got minks. I wonder if they're actually genuine or fake. You'd like to think you were fake. They look rather real. Let's hope Petter don't come round here. Yeah. All the ways. Camera, tennis rackets. I'm not actually sure what that is. Looks like some kind of game. Like a coin toss kind of game. Pretty cool. Look at the market there then. Ashton Market. To be fair, it's actually still a good market now. Yeah. So we've got a bit more of an industrial heritage downstairs. We'll go and check that out in a minute. Let's have a look, what else have we got? George Wadsworth. Grocers, vegetables. Somebody's robbed all his veg. Must be early morning. I'll have a pound of your finest dripping, please, George. When you're ready. Shall we join the Christmas club? What do you reckon? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling thirsty, so I might go for a pint in the bridge. So before we go for a pint, we have to come to church. There's the harmonium. Don't touch it. And I wonder if that came out of Holy Trinity Mission Hall. And actually, when you look at the picture there is a harmonium, sort of like in there, so you never know. Check it out. God is love. Sons of Temperance, Ashton's Safety Division. I do vaguely remember the temperance law, but I can't remember what it's about. It's something to do with alcohol, isn't it? If I remember rightly. Alright, let's go and have a look, see what John's serving in the pub. Afternoon. I think I found it, though. Who'd have thought he was hiding in a pub in Ashton? Hi there, John. You're cleaning that glass of wine, aren't you? Happened. I'll have a bottle of stout, please, John. Oh. How's better? Big bottle of gin behind him, isn't it? Oh, how's it going, Harold? And then she said the wheels fell off. Anyway, good chatting to you. Come on. I just need to pop a seat, doctor. Won't be a minute. Private this. You just stay there. Apparently he says there's no cure for me. Here we have a young Ashtonian. Before the COVID, she was a lawyer in a high-class business suit. Now look at her, poor girl. No, anyway, seriously. The Sitanti tribe. First human activity in Tameside can be traced back almost 10,000 years. He looks rather Scottish, doesn't he? Yeah. Celts lived in tribes and often fought each other. So Tameside was part of Brigantia and home to the Sitanti tribe. I'm guessing she was a Sitanti tribe woman. And you've got Roman Tameside. Actually a really informative museum, isn't it? To be fair. You got any carrots, mate? I'm vegetarian. Medieval Tameside. Skinning a rabbit. Couple of ducks hanging up. Staley Hall is Staley Bridge. Oh, there's Denton Hall and Dockingfield Hall. If you're still standing, it'd be interesting to go and see him. Alright, donkey, be quiet. Oh, right. By the mid-19th century, the building had become a farmhouse and was beginning to fall into decline. In 2013, the hall was converted into flats. Bow arrows. Ah, the War of the Roses. Still debated these days in Saddleworth areas. Are we Lancashire, are we Yorkshire? Stocks. That's where you end up if you don't wear a mask. That's where you end up if you got it. Check out the mill workers. Like I said, if I can, I'll take you around the mill. We shall see. Right, let's have a wander downstairs, see what's downstairs. Yeah, pretty cool though, isn't it? 1920s Staley Warehouse. Right, let's go and have a look at the Industrial History Museum. So that was social history, 1920s. It's quite interesting, huh? Yeah. Very impressed with that. Done well there. Yes, I never knew this was here, so very, very interesting. Right, let's have a look at Industrial.
Safe and sound with a big steak pudding waiting to be brought table. She'd been up since 4 in the morning to get us all up and off to work. I was 15 years out working in Furnace 9. The seal of coal were only 3 foot 3 inches high. My job was to set miners' tubs up a low ton ready to be sent to the surface. I'd last time going up this incline when suddenly it jumped off rails. Here I was trapped half a mile underground with only a dim miner's lamp for company. I kept turning lamp off to conserve battery. All sorts of things kept running through me there. It was ever so quiet there. I'd been there for 3 hours when I saw a light coming towards me. I started to shout. Eventually, the boss, Tommy Rigby, and another miner called Britton came and rescued me. You would never miss me but for a little brass check that every miner hangs up in the lamp house when he takes his lamp back. It was through this bit of a check that they came back and searched for me.
Wow. So there, fell down a mine shaft, and that's the basket they were rescued with. And they were there for 16 hours clinging to a small ledge. Mad. Wow. There's a picture of an old mine. Actually, you could turn that, I think that'll look good. You can bring the lift up and down. Yeah. So I'd have gone round the cow carrying the buckets. So look at them, there's your grafters, and there's the gentry just watching. Yeah, I do. Yeah, come back. Booked a visit, I thought why not? Yeah, I put a video up and then a couple of people said, oh, would have been nice to see inside. So I thought, yeah, I'll come back. Yeah.
I'm not quite finished this, but there's a temporary thing on the roof at there.
Alright. Well, is it a celebration of him or something?
100 years into it this year.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
There's a local guy who's collected all this stuff and
Right.
bits and pieces.
Yeah.
It's finding our feet with these things, isn't it?
So is the gate actually open around the other side for you to go around?
Yeah, both sides will be open.
Yeah, yeah.
So the gate down there where you eventually come out, come back on yourself.
Yeah, because there's a few interesting things out there to see as well, isn't there? So, yeah.
Have you got the big chimney on?
Yes. Down that one down there? Yeah, I got that yesterday. Well, the day before yesterday. Yeah. One that Fred Dibner didn't get his hands on.
Last surviving, a few years ago, the guy who bought it, I think he bought it for about 2 pence or something, or some ridiculous like quid off the account, or whoever owned it. And then applied for money and that, grabbed some, restored it.
Right.
They've got a plaque on it there, but
Yeah, right.
It's, well, it survived these things. I think the place was covered in them. Ashton and Stirling Bridge years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Fucking chimneys.
Well, Oldham we called the town of chimneys, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now there's probably half a dozen left, is that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Era that's disappeared, hasn't it?
It is.
Younger generation. We get school kids in here and they go in there and they don't know what call it. What's that? Black stuff. What is it? No idea.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It explains more.
Yeah.
What we used to do with
When you look at that picture on the wall there and you think like, that kid's probably about 12 when you're looking at height of it.
Yeah.
And he's been grafting probably a few years already.
Yeah.
And kids these days are just sat there twiddling on an Xbox and not wanting to do anything.
And they're going down the road.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, that is an old butter churner. I think they all are actually, aren't they? I won't touch them because of the COVID thing, but basically you just spin it and then it drains out there. And there's another one. Look at that. Jars for making sour cream. Oh, that's for making butter. So you pour sour cream into the jar and then turn the handle until it makes butter. I wonder how long you have to sit there turning the handle for. Quite a while, I imagine. See, check it out. We'll go around there in a minute. Afterwards, I've been in here. There's a big water wheel there as well. Let's have a look at that. Which is something to do with that big pump wheel there. That's what we were looking at the other day and I couldn't figure out what it was for. These are all the boats at Portland Basin. There's a familiar sight for me. Bale of wool. Tell you what, when I used to work in the mill, we used to have to cut the straps off. You wouldn't believe how much this expands. It's like expanding foam. We used to sit there with an axe sometimes and just chop them, and then like boom, 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 it just burst out. It literally is probably a couple of 100 kilos of wool in there, and it's proper compacted and tight. Like I say, if I can, I'll take her in the mill at Delft and be interesting. A nice little village here. So I think this is going through Ashton through the ages. So you basically got the 1600s. We just had little thatched cottages. Oh. You just set the train off. And then you move to stone cottages. (1760), we get the canal boat. Then come the mills and the Industrial Revolution. And the train's derailed. They just derailed the train, never mind. Look at the mill. And all the rail yard with it. You see that one going through there? All the trucks. And then in the 1920s we had cars. This place just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? Look at that. It's like an old furnace or something, isn't it? There's a canal barge. Look at that. Proper job. Awesome. Londondale Vale. That's the Londondale Reservoir where we were the other day. That's the gearing valve. Oh, and there's the valve. And someone to your left, so it wasn't a furnace, it's a valve. Wow, and this is all the gearing for it. Obviously, I'm guessing it's been upgraded now. We've got a nail making machine. A lot of artwork here for commemorative, which is nice, but it is kind of hiding the industrial bit I want to see. Clog iron bending machines. Oh. Clog iron punching machine. Overhead crane. Look at that. But that's done some graft over the years, hasn't it? Hat wire machine. So this is making the wire for the rims of your trilbys. No way. Didn't even know trilbys have hat wire in them. And the old blacksmiths. So these are all trades that are dying now. All your horseshoes now are all made in big machines. Right. The old bellows. And you've got old clog makers. Very young old lads are working there. Oh, these are probably about 11 or 12, that lad. It's amazing, isn't it? Making all leather for boots and everything. Printers. That's where your newspapers would have been made. And all your letters and everything, all the lines, everything was done. You had to lay it all out, every page separate before they could print it. All before machines came in. Wow. Yeah, I've got to say, this is actually a really, really interesting place to visit. And I highly recommend people coming and having a look. Donkey stalls. How many people these days donkey stole the front doorsteps? Look at that. Imagine trying to get your kids to clean your front doorsteps now. They took pride, but I suppose back in them days there was more soot, so the soot streets got dirtier because of all the chimneys. But they had more pride. They didn't have much, but what they did have, they looked after. That's where we falter today. Kids have got too much. We've got too much. We've got too much choice. We don't look after stuff. We don't recycle. We don't repair. Something breaks, we throw it away. In them days, they used to fix it. Single cylinder gas engine. I'm using stuff like this at school. Back in the old days. No, leaving lane. This is a tiny one, this is like a sample ring, this. The old shuttlecocks. If I take you to the mill, the ones you'll see at the mill dwarf this one completely. And the noise. But, amazing to watch. There's the old mill owner. A young girl who looks like she's in trouble. Probably not done enough production for the day. Gear up, love. Things get ready. Oh, didn't know this was it. See? Inside an old barge. How beautiful does that look? Homely, innit? Although I don't think it would have had Formica. No. Yeah. Oh, that's not even a proper bale. It's a mock one. Check this out. A wicker horse. I like it how they've put the bridge, there's fields around it. To show how it might have been once. Okay. Right, so these are the old barges. The cafe is actually open for takeaways, but you have to go around the other side. As you see, Ashton Canal Warehouse, 1834. Let's go and check out this wheel. So what did you think to the museum anyway? I was actually, take this down now, I was actually very impressed with it. A lot more going on there than I expected. Look at the old water wheel. You risk death entering the water wheel area. Yeah. Nice cheery warning there. Have a look. High breast short suspension type. Cast and wrought iron. 3 feet wide, 24 feet in diameter. Costs £1,078 and 6.5 to build. 416 tooth rim gear. Look at that. That's a big old buggy, isn't it? Be nice to see it turning, wouldn't it? There's your drive screw. Don't think that's going to turn ever again, is it? Let's leave Mr. Spider. Beautiful, isn't it? A relic of industrial revolution. I mean, the sheer size and monstrosity to build something like that. If you look, actually, all the shafts looking a bit rotten as well. Beautiful piece of machinery though, isn't it? Not many water wheels left lying around these days, is there? So there you go. Told you I'd come back. Glad I did now. I wanted to see it. Portland Basin Museum. And this punching machine. Punching holes into steel. Wow. So that's what it is. So that was me thinking it was something else, and it's not, it's a punching machine. Around 1850, the construction of the Britannia and Conway tubular bridges on the Manchester to Holyhead Railway. Just suppose when you're making big, I never even thought of that, you know, stuff that you don't think about. So when you've got like your big steel girders that you're making, they must just run along there, and then that, the sheer force of it just punches them. Absolutely amazing. Imagine getting your finger stuck in there as it's coming down. How many tons of pressure is there? Look at that big old cast iron solid. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. There you go, guys. Daily vlog number 17. Really, I'm losing count. Daily vlog 17. Portland Basin Museum. Hope you've enjoyed it. I have. I've actually found it really interesting. There's a lot more in there than I expected. And yeah, glad I got to see this old boy as well. And the big wheel. So, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios, skis. Wow. Look how noisy it was when it was running. Amazing. Industrial. There you go, before I forget, on a side note, an old stone crusher. Ah. So you drop your big blocks of stone down there, and crush it into gravel. Wow. Awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Adios, kids.